I'm very, very proud to be associated with this particular event, the things of industries and the things of internet conference. Um, Atal Innovation Mission is involved in promoting innovation and entrepreneurship across the length and breadth of the country. And this is sitting right in the heart of what we are trying to do. The Atal Innovation Mission, as you're aware, is Niti Ayog's initiative, Niti Ayog being the National Institution for Transforming India. There are 4 major interventions that the Atal Innovation Mission is doing to promote innovation and to promote entrepreneurship. At the school level, we are launching thousands of Atal Tinkering Labs, and these Tinkering Labs are dedicated innovation workspaces in schools for students between grade 6 to grade 12, so that they get the benefit of knowledge and exposure to the latest of technologies like 3D printers, robotics, IoT devices, miniaturized electronics, augmented virtual reality, so that students can create solutions and solve problems using these technologies. The idea is to introduce a problem-solving, innovative mindset in school students, which is very much required if we want to create an innovation nation. We have launched 5,441 labs. 2,000 of them are already operational. And in order to support them, we have created a Mentors of India, Mentors of Change network, where more than 5,000 people have registered and are allocated to various schools and tinkering labs so that they can mentor the students. Also, Corporate India has participated in adopting tinkering labs so that they can bring the benefit of their knowledge, their expertise to bear into the mentoring of young students into a problem-solving, innovation-based thinking. The second intervention we are doing is setting up hundreds of incubators, world-class incubators in universities and in institutions across the country. The idea is the incubator will foster and nurture creative startups who will be the job creators of the country. We have launched 101 incubators, out of which 30 are operational already, and the remaining will be operational by the end of next year. Each of these startups, each of these incubators would foster at least 25 to 30 startups every 2 years. And there is a funding of 10 crores being given to each incubator so that these incubators can provide the necessary support, the technology support, research support, lab support, venture capital support, mentoring support, business planning, strategy support to these startups. The idea is over 5,000 startups would now come out from these 100 incubators over the next 4 years. The third intervention we are doing is launching what are known as Atal New India Challenges, which are meant for product development, which are going to have national and social impact. And for example, there are a number of challenges that we have introduced where they can leverage IoT technology, the things of industries type of technologies, to respond to that challenge. We have partnered with 5 of the ministries: the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation, the Ministry of Rail, the Ministry of Transportation, the Ministry of Agriculture, and the Ministry of Urban Housing and Development. Urban Housing and Development, of course, is involved in developing smart cities, and smart cities are going to be a great recipient of the type of technologies we are talking in this conference, adopting technologies like LoraWAN and so on, because you need to set up a technology infrastructure which is A, affordable, B, reliable, third, scalable. Unless you have that sort of architecture across the country, it is impossible to have meaningful, constructive, value-adding solutions using IoT technologies. And finally, work in progress is to create a small business innovation research capability in the country so that thousands of MSMEs, the medium small enterprises and startups, can innovate and create solutions which are needed by various ministries and various sectors in the country. So these are all the initiatives, and I think this conference provides a great platform for all the youngsters, the developers, and the companies who are attending it to showcase not only what they are doing, but also to learn from it and to be able to apply it in a context from an Indian perspective as well as from a global perspective. Work in progress, we are planning to launch it around the end of next year, middle of next year, end of this year. So the idea is, how do you promote small business innovation and research? By giving grants. There will be multi-phase grants which will be given. The amounts will be decided. In the phase 1, you throw a challenge which has been arrived at from the industries in consultation with the ministries and so on. And these challenges will then be responded to by an idea or an innovation. And so that will be funded. And then at the end of the phase 1, if that idea is feasible for a prototype development or a product development, the second phase will be funded so that the product can be created.